Okay, so time for Japan 9. I had to have a couple day break here due to some real life stuff, but we're ready to take this turn. UK bought 4 infantry, 2 fighters, artillery. Of course, I came back here. He didn't drop more down into Africa, which is unfortunate because I was really, as y'all know, I was trying to get him to drop more people down this way. Looks like he's ready to just do a trade show off down here. So he did attack the Transjordan with 9 fighters and a bomber. If you'll recall, I had 2 German infantry and 3 Japan infantry and a couple artillery, I believe. Which obviously you can see got wiped. And then, of course, he took France and Northwest Europe up here. Let's see, Transjordan. He did lose 2 fighters doing it, so that's a plus for me because those are 2 fighters that would be defending Moscow at some point in the future. And like I said, I lost 2 German infantry. The rest was all Japan units, which I don't want to lose any units, obviously. But Japan units are never going to be attacking Moscow. So looking at that all-important Moscow battle at some point, that was a better result for me because he lost 2 fighters, I lost 2 infantry. Obviously, his defense, the fighters' defense, are more than the infantry in attack. So all in all, a kind of positive result there. But, of course, if you look at it straight up, it's 12 and 12, so 24 IPC to his 20. So that was a profitable result for him if you just look at it straight total economy-wise. So he's got his 3 Americans there, so if I drop my 3 Japan there, between them and this bomber can reach, he certainly can clean them out. But that's going to really start to limit his ground units. I think he's going to want to leave ground just to defend. I think his goal is just to plug at Egypt, to be perfectly honest. So we're going to do whatever we can when it comes to Germans' turn to put pressure there, but I think we are going to go ahead and push some Japan guys in there. This is the trickier situation. So I really want to get rid of these guys up here, but as long as he keeps sacrificing transports, it slows him on progress, but at the same time, it slows me on progress, right? So I'm going to see if we can't dead zone 57, 64, 58, dead zone these 3 guys. So that he can't put a transport that can reach C-Zone 63, even as a sacrifice. So I want to push him down into this corner. Since he moved down here, I want to try and hold him down into this corner now. So we're going to see if we can do that. I'm not 100% sure on what exactly I'm going to do here. But, okay, yeah, I think I got it figured out. So, any case, I want to kill these guys. I'm going to go ahead and sacrifice transport. I got to attack the sub because the transport can't land without a warship. So we're going to have to kill the sub and move forward here. So this is going to be interesting. It's early in the morning, so hopefully I didn't make any brain-headed, silly mistakes here on my calculations. Of course, the defense rules are going to make things a little bit tricky of what I was going to plan on doing here. The submerge rules in particular, that is what I'm referencing. Oh, shoot. Alright, well, I've already committed to my play, so we're just going to do this and hope for the best. Alright. So this is a sub attacking. Even if he doesn't submerge, I'll have a sub attacking his sub, so it should be advantage. I almost want to send 2 just in case he doesn't submerge to make sure we kill the transport. If he submerges, the transport will die, right? So if I send a fighter, be 1, 2. You know what? We don't have to send a sub. We can send a fighter after all. I was thinking my fighter couldn't make it back down to C749 where I want to head to, but they can. So he'll be able to go 1, 2, 3, 4, which is where I want to go to. Da, 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 da. Got to make sure we have the disengage here, which we do, because we want to be able to move these guys afterwards. We're attacking there, attacking there, attacking there. Oh, down here. Anything we want to do with this guy? Anything useful? Nothing really that he can really hit that's useful for me to hit, unfortunately. I was planning on using him over here. I think we'll end up maybe pulling him back into a little more pressure this direction. Alright. One of those fighters better hit. Very important battle here. Really want to have a guy survive. Hopefully we got enough hitting them that it should be a 1-round kill, and hopefully they don't get 2 hitbacks. Okay, got the 1-round kill. 1 hitback, fair enough. I'll accept that. I haven't decided yet if I want to use a destroyer for destroyer block just to prevent him from even getting the Philippines for a turn. He obviously likes. I mean, if he puts them in Philippines, and I got enough of advantage. I'm going to go ahead and do it. So, you know, the thought is right with the Philippines there. Even if he takes it, I can come back, smash it with my other 2 transports, and be okay. But the reality is that forces me, that tells me I'm going to have to put my fleet there. And so he could get creative with what he does with his fleet then based on that result. So I think I do want to block it, even though it's a really kind of a waste of a destroyer. I really hate to do that because obviously he's going to sub and smoke it with the planes. And normally if we were really close in ships, I wouldn't be throwing ships out there. But I just, oh, you know what? Okay, yeah, no, I was going to say, what's this, UK going to mess things up? But US goes next, so they have to do it. So we're going to grab that. We're going to grab one of these guys. You know what? We're not even going to grab all of those guys. So I like the fact that the reason I'm coming here is I do like the fact that I can come back to 48 and I can grab 1 or possibly 2 of these other 2 guys plus this guy. So I think, well, I'm going to keep thinking on that for a moment. Let's go ahead and move the guys down that we know we want to move. problem with that. So now my next issue is he'll smoke this guy with his U.S. and the Russian guy will come in. My transports are going to be back here, so I can't come back and counter landing there. I can move these guys in and make him do the crush the Air Force against these 4 guys. The question is it worth it though? That's the tough question. All right, well, let's keep thinking for a moment. I'm also thinking, do I really want these subs? So the idea here is I'm going to be building 2 subs, so I'll have 12 subs plus 12 air. If I bring this guy back, actually makes 15 air. If I bring him back to like here, 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, doesn't do it, does it? 1, 2, 3, 4. He's got nowhere landing. So he puts them in, and he has ground air there. Japan's not going to really do much there, so let's go ahead and just bring him on back too. Okay, sorry, why I was paused there. I needed to go back and check my defense profiles. I didn't have any defense profiles where subs submerged solo, but fought in a stack because I need him to fight down here. I could just submerge up here, but I got a big enough stack. It's okay if they fight as a stack, but I want the solos to submerge. So, anyways. That's what I was looking at, trying to work that out a little bit. Let's see. I feel like I did this earlier already. Where did I do it? Zone 57. So what if we have 11 subs? Alright. Alright, so yeah, I think we're going to get to there. Now the question comes back to what do we do about this? The fact that he's going to take this. Whether I like it or not. I think if I move the stack of 4 there, then he has to air kill both. He'll want at least like 7 fighters going after this stack, right? What makes a profitable attack for him? Does he have other fighters that can reach? He does not have other fighters that can reach. So we're going to go ahead and plug them in. Russians can't hit me, so that's good. Well, I guess he could airstrike here with the U.S. and then have the Russians come through, which actually could be kind of painful. Let's move them to there. Nope, got to get these 2 transports. Got to figure. Whew, almost left them sitting back there. Let's see. Let's empty their transports right now. What do we want? Do we want to be able to grab 3 guys with them and not have to leave anybody behind? I kind of like that idea. That do that, and then they'll definitely be able to grab this one and maybe grab 2 other guys. You know what? But we're not going to put him on the ground because he can airstrike them. Let's actually load him onto this transport. Make sure we got him. There we go. They each got one, so they each can grab one and come back. Now I come back to this destroyer. Do I really want to waste a destroyer here? Do I really want to do that? I do. I'm going to do it. Only because we have the advantage that we have in the Pacific right now. Alright, so we got these guys sitting back here. We got 6 crowns sitting on Tokyo still. He can't attack it, so we're safe regardless. But that'll be good for future if we bring our troops back. And then we can start landing, hopefully, at some point more, better. Alright. Hopefully that is everything. I want to make sure. I'm a little worried about this fleet here. What all we got going down here? We got our 2 subs, 5, 13, 17, 19 plus the double, so like 21-ish. He's got his 4, 5, 10, 19, 20, 21 that he can hit with. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we got to relook at this because these other fighters can reach me too. I didn't count them. Crap. Okay, hold on. Alright, yeah, so that changes things a little bit because he does have these other 2 fighters I wasn't counting on being able to reach me. So we're going to keep the destroyer in the stack. And we're going to have to make this one less sub in this stack, unfortunately. And I just want to make sure 4 subs versus 9 subs hopefully is still not a good shot for him. 4 subs versus 9 subs defending. Most likely he loses all 4, and 64% chance I lose 3, 78% chance I lose 4. I'm okay with that. 86% chance he kills 5, so I'm okay with those stats. So yeah, good thing we caught these other 2 fighters. These guys cannot reach. They go 1, 2, 3, 4. They don't reach 49, and the bomber goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and can't land, so we're safe from the bomber. Alright, there we go. Alright. That took much longer and much more trickier than I really meant for it to. No, I'll put the other sub here. Or do I want to put the other sub here? I'm going to put the other sub here. Alright, there we go. Oh, I meant to grab one more infantry for these guys. Shoot. So, if he does go all in, he could block here and make it where I can't grab a guy. So I wanted to have another infantry on here. So that would have an infantry artillery, and then I'd be able to grab infantry, so I'd have 4 going here. I mean, even if he drops two loads worth, that's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Whew. I almost lost track of these fighters. 1, 2, 3, 4. They cannot land in here, so you could drop a bomber. So you could have 5 units. But I'm going to have the possibility of 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 12 fighters and 3 bombers and everything landing there. So worst case scenario, even though it's only 3 ground versus 4 ground or 5, if I have to sacrifice some air, I'd have to sacrifice some air to retake it. But then we do get good ground built up back up here, so we'll see what he does.